I've talked many times about when I went from Washington State University, where I was a chief research officer and dean of the graduate school, to a very similar post at the University of Connecticut. I didn't think I was a very good speaker at the time, and I thought perhaps I should add some stories, or perhaps share some very personal things as anecdotes and talks that I give. So I had this idea of possibly using ties and stories you can distill out of ties to share with audiences. And it's been quite successful. In fact, now when I go to give a talk and I walk into a room, people will come up to me and say, "Oh, what are you going to do with that?" And I will say, "You'll see in a little while." And it sets some drama and some intrigue for the evening or the afternoon. This is the Bayeux tapestry tie, and you recall that the Bayeux tapestry was crafted possibly entirely by women back in the 11th century after the Normans invaded England. And of course the Normans were unusual conquerors in a way, in that they did not mix at all with the populace. That in fact they didn't do well as conquerors. And actually, had they been a bit more gregarious and mixed with the people, perhaps we would all be speaking French today. And maybe that would be quite lovely. When I went to Arkansas from Connecticut, and when I came here from Arkansas, I was coming from the east, much like the Normans were coming from the east into England. And I promised both audiences that you can be assured that I will mix with the group, I will interact with people very, very favorably, as opposed to the Normans. I don't wish to conquer you, but I wish to be a colleague and a good administrator.